Good afternoon to all of you. Respected Principal Shri Vanwal ji, Headmaster Sahab Pandey ji, respected retired teachers, members of this big family, Shri S.K. Tripathi ji, Madam Uma Tripathi ji, Shri Yadav ji, proud alumni of KVS, KV No.2 Armapur, Kanpur, learned teachers and very dear children, people from the media. At the very outset, I would like to extend my best wishes and greetings to all of you on this momentous occasion, that is the celebration of 62nd Foundation Day of KVS. Before I dwell upon certain aspects of KVS journey, I would take this opportunity to extend my sincere thanks and gratitude to the school administration and KVS for providing this kind of platform and opportunity post-retirement that gives you a sense of being together in this journey and being a part of this big family that is Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan. I have a lot of appreciation for the children and the teachers who have really put up very hard work in making this kind of presentation at a very short notice. I think day before yesterday only we decided. Yes. Okay. Now I think day before yesterday was a school holiday because of post-annual day celebration, and it is, I feel privileged and honored also to be in the school where I worked as a PGT English for more than 7 years, from 1993 to 2001. And you can realize the feelings of a person who, when he steps into his home, how nostalgic he feels, right? I shared this invitation with my son also, elder one in Bangalore and younger one in Noida, and I asked him, you also come and join me today. Both are KVS only, and that shows the trust we have as a teaching member of the teaching fraternity. Most of our teachers believe that. Yadavji was also sharing that his children also studied in Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan. Our proud alumnus also shared that not only his entire family is the product of Kendriya Vidyalaya. Now, the moment I offered this invite to my elder son, who is a KV product and now India head in one of the very reputed international company, he said, what are your feelings while going to your home school, parent school? I said, I really feel fortunate. The reason being, and it is God's blessing only, I was supposed to attend this Foundation Day celebration on 14th, that is today, at Kendriya Vidyalaya IIT Kanpur. The regional office thought that IIT is nearest to me, so let IIT invite you. Fine, I said, yes, I am coming, no problem. But IIT is a center for CTET examination being held by CBSE today. So they preponed to have it on 13th. That was yesterday, and I was lucky that I was not available yesterday. I was available for today. So I said, fine, Then sir requested, I immediately, without giving a second, I said, yes, I'll come. So I would like to, on record, place my appreciation for the children and the teachers who have really toiled very hard. And the concern of principal was that, sir, very short notice, I did not have this kind of preparation. Please, please, please. But don't worry, you had your annual function day before yesterday. But value addition and our KV children and KV staff is so talented, and when the leader is himself so dynamic, there is no reason to not to believe that the program will be a great success. So my sense of deep admiration for all the children, their teachers who guided them, their mentors, their parents, and they have really worked very hard. And the most beautiful aspect of this program, which was, very close to the directions of Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan headquarters letter, issued very recently. And in the letter also they mentioned it should not be based on the only presentation of cultural items. There should be a message. Each and every item which we witnessed today, I am confident all the audience will agree to this, that it had a deep message, a very profound message. Be it environment, be it respect for grandparents, be it for, NEP, our cultural roots, be it for sensitivity of being a very responsible citizen, be it for the respect and for the dignity of the women, everything. So the message of the KVS headquarter letter, which had the very underlying theme that the program should convey a message, it should be educative in its form, informative. So thank you teachers for guiding and preparing, and thank you principal sir for supervising and mentoring the teachers and children for preparing this kind of wonderful program. And my best wishes to all the students who are aspiring for their future career. You should strive for the best, and you will definitely reach the destination which you are dreaming for. We all know that KVS had a very glorious journey. Our very illustrious alumni sitting here will agree, and their presence here today is with a purpose. It's not just that Foundation Day we are going to celebrate, so let us invite some of our esteemed pass-outs. Not that. Their very presence here and their profile underlines it is a great source of inspiration for the children who are in our hands today. I was sharing with the media, and you must be aware that the RBI governor who joined recently is also a KV product. Not only one. You see anywhere in the world, you see any field of the activity, KV children, KVS always shines. The reason being, we prepare children for all kind of tough life challenges. You do not have air-conditioned classrooms because life is not full of air-conditioned situations. You will have challenges everywhere. As long as you are a student, if you are in class 9th, you think that when I go to class 10th, it will be balle balle. I'll be very senior class 10th student, board aa jayega. When you reach class 10, you don't have any time for balle balle. All the time there is a pressure from not only teachers, not only from parents, even your neighbors watch your activities. If you are at some nukkad eating some tikki, batasa, complaint will reach your home that देखो 10th में पढ़ रहा है, 12th में पढ़ रहा है, ये टिक्की बतासा खाता है. As if a board class student has lost all his fundamental rights. This is the kind of society we are living today. You have to bear with that. Challenges will remain always there in the life. KVS prepares you to face this kind of challenge. KVS has such a glorious journey that it has adapted itself to the changing time demands also. It has sustained its heights and the character of being a pace-setting organization, not because only of the infrastructure, which is one of the very important and critical element for any kind of quality education that is imparted in any part of the country or globally. Infra is a very important determinant, but it does not mean that infra is the only requirement for imparting quality education. Right? So, you have not studied in the air-conditioned classrooms. You may not be having those world-class public school facilities, but I can say with 100% confidence that you are studying under the teachers who have the world-class competence. The kind of teachers that you have, the kind of commitment that they show, that has been our legacy. It's not, KVS has not been shining only because of the officers sitting in the regional office or at headquarters. I have been from the very, grassroots level. I have served in my career for about from 1986 to 2001 as a teacher. That means about 14-15 years as a teacher. Then for about 11 years as a principal. For 4 years as an assistant commissioner, and for 4 years as deputy commissioner. I know it's not only the infrastructure that makes a difference in the life of the students. It's the quality of teachers which makes all the difference. They make you think critically. Dear children, one pain which I always share with all the students wherever I happen to visit. Nowadays, one thing is very, much deficient, I should say, that hardly we find the spirit of inquiry in the children, which is one of the most important prerequisite for a real learner, be it a student or a teacher. Until you have a spirit of inquiry, which means it's not what has been taught is important, it's how you have critically evaluated the entire content and assimilated it. I know that I am going too far long, and after this kind of wonderful program, who wants to listen to this kind of lectures? But testing your patience, I am trying to say that please try to develop the spirit of inquiry. Be ignited in the classrooms. I always believe and I always say that it's not that when you come to school, your face should be a smiling face only. When you go to home, then your face also should be a smiling face. In the morning, when you come to school, just reflect for a moment. In the first period, good morning, sir. The entire class with wonderful chorus. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, good morning. Sit down, sit down. And what happens in 8th period? What happens in 8th period? Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon. What happens when you leave the gate? I always ask whether you are happy while entering the gate or you are happy while leaving the gate. Makes all that will, if I can This is a touchstone for any administrator to check what kind of things are happening inside the campus. When you come to school, a little bit of stress should be there. Not because I have to study, but because you have studied at home. Certain doubts have cropped up. You did not find a solution and answer to those doubts, and those doubts will be clarified in the classroom. When you go back home, those doubts have been clarified. That burden of load which you carried in the morning while entering the gate has disappeared. So you are relaxed now. What is actually happening is just the opposite. आप देखिए स्कूल में सुबह आते समय कैसा माहौल होता है और जाते समय कैसा होता है। अगर आप जाते समय बहुत दुखी हैं या जाते समय बहुत सुखी हैं, तो इनसे ये टेस्ट हो जाएगा कि आपको स्कूल में किस तैयारी से आए थे और घर किस तैयारी से जा रहे हैं। तो पहली चीज, क्लास में जो भी दिया जाता है, टीचर तो अपना बेस्ट देता है, लेकिन क्या हम वो बेस्ट लेने के लिए तैयार हैं? एक मैं छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल आपसे शेयर करना चाहता हूं। हमारे एक बहुत रिस्पेक्टेड पीजीटी मैथमेटिक्स हमारे साथ काम कर रहे थे, उन्होंने ये शेयर किया था और ये मैं हर जगह शेयर करता हूं। ये मेरा अपना खोज नहीं है, हमारे बहुत रिस्पेक्टेड टीचर की खोज। उन्होंने कहा, सर मैं 1 सेकंड में बता सकता हूं कि बच्चा जेन्युइनली क्वेरी कर रहा है या मेरा टेस्ट ले रहा है। अगर जेन्युइन क्वेरी है तो वो ये नहीं कहेगा कि सर मुझे प्रोबेबिलिटी का टॉपिक समझ में नहीं आया, ये नहीं कहेगा। वो ये कहेगा कि सर देखिए मैंने इस क्वेश्चन को यहां तक किया, अब यहां से आगे मैं नहीं कर पा रहा हूं। तो आई टेल हिम कि यहां पे आपने देखिए पिछली स्टेप में गलती किया, इसको ठीक कर लीजिए, सही हो जाएगा। दैट इज ए जेन्युइन क्वेरी बिकॉज द चाइल्ड हैज प्रिपेयर्ड टू कम टू स्कूल। कई बार यहाँ के टीचर्स ऐसे नहीं है, आई मे बी pardoned for saying so, बट जनरली मैं पाता हूँ बहुत से सिस्टम्स ऑफ एजुकेशन में, स्कूलिंग सिस्टम में जाते हैं हम लोग, स्टेट एजुकेशन बोर्ड में देखते हैं टीचर क्लास में बच्चे से पूछ रहा है कि आज क्या पढ़ाना है। That should be the last day when the student should be in the class of such kind of teacher, and that will definitely decide what degree of effort the teacher has taken to reach the class for that particular lot of students who are waiting so keenly for arrival of the teacher. आप टीचर का इंतजार करते हो क्लास आने के लिए? नहीं आए तो मजे ही है, ऐसा है? पता नहीं, सोचा नहीं, कभी ध्यान नहीं दिया। कुछ टीचर्स होते हैं जिनके लिए आप इंतजार करते हैं, जो वेट, सर आएंगे, मैम आएंगी, ये वाली मैम आएंगी। कुछ टीचर्स की अपनी अलग तरह की रेपुटेशन भी होती है, स्पेशली एग्जामिनेशन डेज में। कौन इन्विजिलेशन ड्यूटी पे आ रहा है? तुम्हारे सीनियर बैठे हैं यहाँ, इनके साथी जो पढ़े होंगे, कई बार झांक के कमरे के बाहर देखते हैं आज इन्विजिलेशन में ड्यूटी किसकी लगी है। अच्छा ये आ रहे हैं, बल्ले बल्ले, अच्छा ये आ रहे हैं, ओ आज तो गया। ये कौन से स्टूडेंट्स हैं जिन्होंने कोई तैयारी नहीं की आज स्कूल आने की? हमें ऐसा नहीं बनना है। केंद्रीय विद्यालय not only talks about but also practices those core values which are the fabric of our delicate society, inherent in the fabric of our delicate society, be it integrity, be it respect for elders, be it discipline, be it hard work, right, be it humility. All these we practice. on this momentous day, KVS has given the theme. You should know it. आज की डेट में जो फाउंडेशन डे 62nd फाउंडेशन डे की जो थीम दी है केंद्रीय विद्यालय संगठन मुख्यालय ने, वो दी है ऑनरिंग द पास्ट व्हाइल क्रिएटिंग द फ्यूचर। ये इस साल की थीम है, which really underlines everything about the philosophy of education or the classroom transactions which we are supposed to undertake. We should be rooted in our past. We should respect the values of our society. We should be rooted in our culture, but we should be progressive in thought. And that is why KVS has sustained, I told you, its stature of being a pace-setting organization because it has adapted to changing needs of the society. चाहे वो तत्वम पूषण अपावृणु मॉर्निंग असेंबली में स्टार्टिंग हमारा मोटो हो, वहां से स्टार्ट करते हैं अपनी जो कल्चरल हमारी लेगेसी है, चाहे वो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस आज की डेट में हो, हम पूरी जर्नी में अपने आप को, बच्चों को सब कुछ देना चाहते हैं जो आज के बेस्ट एजुकेशन सिस्टम में एक्सपेक्टेड है। सही कहा मैडम ने, कोई कंपैरिजन नहीं है फीस और क्वालिटी ऑफ एजुकेशन। ना हम बात करते हैं फीस की, क्योंकि ये एक टोकन है जो आप संस्था को एक गुरुदक्षिणा के रूप में देते हैं, उससे टीचर्स की तनख्वाह नहीं मिलती। आज का दिन उन हमारे विजनरी लीडर्स को भी याद करने का है, उनको उनके स्वस्थ जीवन और जो आज की डेट में नहीं है उनको नमन करने का भी दिन है, जिन्होंने इस संगठन को अपना खून पसीना दिया है। आज हम जो गर्व करते हैं, आज हम इस पर अगर हमें गर्व होता है कि हम इस परिवार के सदस्य हैं, तो इसका कारण ये है कि न केवल आज की ये हमारी पीढ़ी जो इतनी मेहनती है, शिक्षकों की, गैर शिक्षक हमारे जो साथी हैं, बल्कि वो विजनरी हमारे साथी टीचर्स, लीडर्स जो आज की डेट में हमारे साथ नहीं हैं, उनके कंट्रीब्यूशंस को याद करने का भी दिन है। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं चाहूंगा कि वी शुड रिजॉल्व टू rededicate ourselves to those core values of Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan for which it is known. We should always endeavor to help you attain the heights of the sky, reach the top of the world and fulfill your dreams. Jai Hind, God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words and blessings.